basketball tonight.
That right?
The Muscatine City Council will come to order. Fran, would you do a roll call, please?
Councilmembers Lorette.
Present.
Fitzgerald.
Present.
Natfig.
Present.
Shahade.
Present.
Bynum.
Present.
Phillips. Present. Spread.
Present.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Fran. Folks, would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay, on your City Council agenda tonight, item number 4, communications from our citizens. If there's anyone in council chambers tonight that wishes to address an issue that is not included on tonight's agenda, now is the time to come forward to the podium. Very good. We'll move on. Item 5, the consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine by the City Council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes items 6A through B, items 8A through E, filing of communications, which is 12A through C, and tonight's bills totaling $1,554,110.93, as well as receipt summaries and journal entries for February 2013.
So move, Your Honor.
Mr. Bynum,
Second.
second Jeanette. Any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Okay, moving down to item 7, public hearing. This public hearing concerns the proposed submission of an application to the Iowa Department of Transportation for state and federal transit funds for fiscal year 2013 and 2014. Each year, the city is required to submit a request to the state of Iowa for federal and state assistance to support the city's Muscabus operation. As a part of the city's application, it is anticipated the city would receive $307,813 in federal assistance, $189,302, and $149,600 in statewide federal capital assistance for the replacement of 2 buses. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. Now is the time for the public to comment.
Move to close.
Motion to close by Osama, and a second?
Second.
Second, Scott. Any discussion, council, at all? Okay, this is a roll call. Oh, no, this is a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Down to item 11 from the city administrator. A resolution approving the submission of an application to the Iowa Department of Transportation for state and federal transit funds for fiscal year 2013 and 2014. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So.
Mark?
Mark.
And a second?
I'll second.
Second, Phil. Any discussion, council? It's a roll call vote, beginning with Mark.
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
And Phil?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item B, presented for City Council's consideration, is a resolution authorizing administrative policy changes to the Section 8 tenant-based housing choice voucher program. The Section 8 administrative plan gives the Public Housing Authority Board of Commissioners the authority to set the payment standard between 90% and 100% of the fair market rent. Presently, the payment standard is set at 110% for all bedroom sizes. Staff is requesting that City Council, acting as the Muscatine Municipal Housing Authority's Board of Commissioners, approve resetting the payment standard for 2-bedroom units and above at 100%, 2-bedroom units and above at 100% of the fair market rent effective March 21st, 2013. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
That's Scott.
Second.
Your Honor.
Second, Tom. Any discussion, council? This is a roll call vote, beginning with Scott.
Aye.
And Phil.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
Jeanette.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item C, submitted for city council's consideration is a request to approve a lease agreement with the Muscatine School District and Muscatine Community College for Tom Bruner Field. The proposed lease agreement allows for the exclusive use of the field by both the school district and the college. The lease allows for long-term use, 20 years renewable, for four main reasons. Number one, use of the field by the school district and the college. Reason number two, maintenance of the field. Number three, ensuring the field or lease for ownership required by insurance company. And four, potential capital improvements to the site. It is staff's recommendation that the lease agreement be approved. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
That's Bob, and a second?
Second.
Second, Mark. Any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item D, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the fire department for the submission of a grant application to the Muscatine Health Support Foundation. The grant amount, which does not require a city match, is in the amount of $5,200 and would be used to improve the cardiac monitor and 12 lead EKG transmission capabilities. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom, and a second?
Second.
Second, Osama. Any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item E, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the Water Pollution Control Plant to approve a sewer rate study proposal. A new sewer rate study proposal request was sent out to bid in January 2013 with 11 responses received. A comprehensive review of each consultant was done to evaluate the cost and level of service offered from each. Staff is recommending the approval of the sewer rate study from Venstra and Kim Incorporated, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or V&K, in the amount of $9,300. V&K developed the current successful rate system and has a high degree of knowledge of past negotiations with the largest industrial user. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved.
We'll give that to Jeanette. I heard
Second.
somebody over here, Phil? Okay, any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried 7-0. Item F, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the Water Pollution Control Plant to declare equipment as surplus. With the purchase of a new ICP sampler for the lab operations, there is equipment that is no longer needed. It is staff's recommendation the items be declared as surplus so that they can be sold. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Scott, and a second?
Second.
Second, Tom. Discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item G, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the police department for the submission of a grant application to the Muscatine Health Support Foundation. The grant amount, which does not require a city match, is in the amount of $19,000 and it is for the cost of outfitting all officers in the department with C-50 respirators and would also cover the purchase of a NIOSH approved CBRN canister filter for each officer, as well as a haversack for carrying and storing the mask. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Osama, and a second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second by Bynum. Any discussion? Perhaps Officer Sink could explain to us what all that equipment means? You'd have to step up to the microphone, officer. We'll take that as no discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Okay, it is now time for communications from council members, beginning with Councilman Lorette.
Thank you, Mayor. As this is our last meeting of the month, I'd just like to take a moment and wish everyone a happy Easter, and we'll see you next month.
Very good. Phil?
Nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Scott?
I have nothing, thank you.
Osama?
I have nothing, thank you.
Bob?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Jeanette?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
And Tom?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Randy Hill?
Nothing, Your Honor.
And Fran?
Me either, nothing. Thank you for asking.
Sure,
though.
Fran.
Oh, yeah, you don't get me started.
You had that should I commit look on your face there.
This is a really nice notepad, I'll have you know, tonight.
Very good. Thank you, Fran. Any other business, council? Is there a motion to adjourn? Osama, meeting's adjourned. 12 minutes?
So we were.
Might be a
a
new
new
North
record.